Chris, Stour Lake looks like another carp lake.
Yep, tier 2. This is our second carp lake we developed. March 92 we stocked this with £1,000 of carp at the time. Fished to about, biggest fish we stocked was £9 and currently up to £39.4. Beautiful fish. 20 acres, very shallow middle, a lot of margin fishing. The far end where the island is quite deep, down to about 15 or 16 feet, but the majority of the lake is quite shallow. In fact, if you cast into the middle of the lake, which most people try to do, is these days everybody's got to cast 100 yards, you're in a wrong position because you're about 3 foot of water. But the margins are great fishing, good fishing, quality fishing here.
Wide open fishery, you can see a lot going on as well.
Yeah, this bank's pretty bare, and the far bank's quite overgrown, got a nice tree line, and the far end's all reed lined, which is quite nice. But this end's quite bare, very few trees. This is graze above the sheep. Obviously we try and plant a few trees, but always start causing damage.
So tactics wise, out and out carp fishery, boilies?
Yeah, boilies, fishing over beds of sort of particle. As I say, concentrate. A lot of people maybe back off the bank, just creep down and fish along the margins in the evenings and nights. Fantastic fishing.
I see a few people down there in bivvies. Is it a long session water, or is it somewhere where you're going to come and get some bites?
You can come and get a couple of fish in the night, in the evening, in an evening session. And there's some excellent tench fishing here. Tench over £13. A lot of the tench guys fishing sweet corn on the float catch the carp on the float. Yeah, so just mainly carp and tench. The tench lads really do like this water, but there's some very, very good quality carp here. A lot of 30s and a big head of 20s. Yeah, not hit 40 yet.
So you've also been down to Stour. Tell us a bit about that. It's a runs water.
Yeah, I think it's one of the best sort of learning waters down this valley, because it's absolutely, you've got 3 and 4 foot deep in a lot of the areas, or most of it in fact. So I mean, fish spotting, you're learning all the time. It gets very, very weedy in the summer, but the fish absolutely colour up the spots. There's there's probably 200 odd carp in there, and a lot of them are 20 plus fish and very scaly, very much like the horseshoe sort of strain of fish. Lovely to look at, and just creeping about. There's fish to be found all over it. It's good for fishing.
Bait water?
Yeah, there being so many fish in there, they do definitely respond to a little bit of bait. It's all the right time, right place sort of scenario. But I've caught them there, float fish, sweet corn, right through to a big bed of bait, and knocking out 8 or 9 fish in the morning. Only sometimes, not all the time.
So what are the average sizes you're looking at?
Well, they average in sort of low 20s. There's a good head of sort of 25 to 30 pounders. I think the bigger fish in there, sort of they're getting up a bit bigger now, sort of mid to upper 30 pound, but they're stunning. They are real nice lookers. Film stars, all of them, them big fish in there. But, majority of them sort of low to mid 20s is sort of your average size, but, a good head of upper 20s.
Place to go if you want some action.
Yeah, definitely indeed. And, good winter water as well when the weather's right. They do definitely respond. I've had some, big catches right through the winter, January, So, yeah, definitely one to look at in the winter as well.